Hello everyone, this is Paukshte Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. We continue working with designs and sketches made by my subscribers. Have a close look at this sketch. There is a bolero imitation at the top. The dress is long. There are princess seams on it, both on the front and on the back. This is a fitting flat dress. The dress is decorated on the bust. The neckline turns into a stand collar. Today I will show you how to make a pattern for this dress. I'm going to make a dress of this dark blue jersey fabric. I'll make a dress for Olya. This is the piece of fabric I'm going to use for decoration. Let's move on to making the pattern. We are going to make a long fitting flat dress. Have a look at the back. Notice that the dress is a bit tighter under the hips and then flared down from under the hips. We will have to make a seam here for it to look like the customer is wearing a bolero. The most complicated moment is that there is a stand collar here. I've already showed you how to make such collars. Cut them together with the front details and then insert on the back details. I'm glad that my subscribers use the techniques I show them. This detail will be decorated. I've already showed you the fabric I'm going to use for it. The sleeves will be decorated the same way. These are 3/4 sleeves. I love the design. I think that the bolero imitation will make the dress look amazing. We are going to make the dress on the basis of the pattern for dresses with dolman sleeves. I've already showed you how to make more than 10 dresses on the basis of this pattern. I showed you how to make a pattern in the first video. We need 2 more measurements to make this dress. This is Olya's pattern. I made it longer, 1 meter long down from the waistline. Now we can start working. I need to measure 45 centimeters down from the waistline. This is the point down from which the dress will be getting wider. I need to measure the same distance in the second detail. I marked the points from which the dress will be getting wider. 45 centimeters down from the waistline. Next, I need to draw the front neckline. This line is 12 centimeters down from the neck base. You can make it as deep as you want. This decorated detail should be about 8 centimeters wide. I'll write this measurement down. When you see how our dress looks like, you will decide if you want to change anything. Let's continue working. First, I need to draw a stand collar. I need to attach a piece of tracing paper here. Attach it somewhere in the center of the neckline. Notice that the front neckline in this pattern is tighter than usual. Such stand collars should be made only in tight necklines, about 7.5 or 8 centimeters wide. Divide the neckline in half by side and attach a piece of tracing paper there. Next, I need to make the front neckline 12 centimeters deep. Mark this point. After that, draw a straight line up from this point. It should be about 11 centimeters long. I made it 10 centimeters long in the previous dress, and it wasn't enough. The width of the stand collar should be about 4 centimeters. I will add a seam allowance later. Next, I need to draw the side of the stand collar. It should be round. Draw a smooth, round line here. Next, I need to decide where I want the bolero to end. I'm talking about this point. You can draw it wherever you want. I'll draw it 12 centimeters up from the waist. This is the front neckline. This is how the bolero detail looks like now. Now you know how to make such stand collars. I think that you all understand how to make a stand collar. I need to draw these points on the back pattern as well. This is how the front neckline looks like. To draw these points at the back detail, you need to match the waistlines and the two details. If you do everything accurately, you won't have any problems later. This is the only thing we need to do with the back detail now. We'll get back to it later. I remind you that it's better to make a stand collar longer than needed and then cut the extra piece. This is how the front of the bolero detail looks like. I can move this detail aside, it's ready. Next I need to cut the front neckline. Do not forget to draw a checkpoint here. These 2 points should match when you are cutting and taking the dress. This is very important. The bolero detail is ready, the front neckline is ready. Next I need to cut princess seams, add seam allowance and make the front flared. The width of this decorative detail is 8 centimeters. I need to draw it. I love the design. Let's cut this detail. I need to mark the center front in these details. I'll sign it. I remind you that there will be a fold in the center front. I'll also write it down. These 2 points should match. It's not hard to attach this detail here, actually. This is how it looks like in the dress. Next I need to draw and cut princess seams. How should I do it? I want to mark the bust top width. I know that it's about 9 centimeters away from the center front. If I was making an 8-cord dress, I would make seams on the center front and the center back, and then divide these details in half. I'm making a 6-cord skirt. I need to draw the lines through the bust top. This is the best way to make 6-cord skirts and dresses. The gore should be more or less even, so I want you to think about their width in advance. I'll sign that this is the center front. When I cut the gores, I'll flare them. I remind you that this is the point down from which the dress will be flared. I'll also sign that there will be a fold on the center front, and that these are going to be 2 side details on the front. It's obvious that this is the side seam, but I'll sign it anyway. I remind you that this is the waistline. I'll make a small tuck here. This is the center front, and these are the two front side details. I'm still working with the front. Have a look at it in the sketch. Next, I need to make the dress a bit tighter, above the point down from which it should be getting wider. Be very attentive. I'll make it 1 centimeter tighter here. And 1 centimeter tighter in the side seam. I need to do it for the dress to look just like in the sketch. I remind you that I'm making a dress a bit tighter here. I think that that's enough for today. Next time, I'll show you how to flare the dress and how to make the back pattern. My name is Paukshte Irina. Be different and beautiful. Subscribe to my channel, write comments, share videos, and press the like and the bell buttons. Thank you. Goodbye.